I'm Kimmie Weeks. I'm age 25. When I was 10, the Liberian Civil War had started, so we had gone from normalcy to suddenly being in the midst of a civil war. People were getting killed, women were getting raped, houses were being burned, children were being used as soldiers. My mother and I was forced to be in a display center. We had access to no food, no water. People started to die, children started to die.
Eventually, I became so sick that I was pronounced dead and my body was taken out and just thrown in a heap of dead bodies.
My mom had sort of gone from heap to heap for hours trying to find me. That night was when I made the vow that I would spend the rest of my life ensuring that no child went without food or education or water. There were 20,000 children fighting as soldiers, some of them as young as 6 years old. And so we started something called the Children's Disarmament Campaign, where we're going to the rural areas, talking to Charles Taylor and other rebel leaders and asking them as children to disarm. And that absolutely pissed Charles Taylor off. And he started looking for me to kill me. It was scary. 3 weeks later, a friendly international government said, hey, we'll help you get out today. So I left Liberia with only the clothing I was wearing. Youth Action started when I came to the States. It was started as a way to give American high schools and colleges a way to help people in Africa. We set up country offices in Liberia and Sierra Leone the first year, and now we're in 6 post-war African countries, helping thousands of people. And we're going beyond just handing out food to what can we do to make sure that people can feed themselves 5 years after we've stopped helping them. I know what it is to be hungry, I know what it is to be sick, and that drives me to continue. More young people need to get involved. We've got power in numbers. I mean, our generation could go down as the generation that ended world poverty.
It's really good to be here. It's an honor to receive this award. I share it with the millions of children in Africa around the world suffering in extreme circumstances. We will rise again. Thank you.
You know, all of you have such amazing stories. I see people down here crying. I'm almost in tears listening to your story. You know, you had to flee your country. Your own president wanted you killed, and you had to leave your mom. If there's anything you could say to her tonight, what would it be?
I love my mom. She's been the greatest impact on my life. And also my sister, Shireen, who's been my guardian here in the States.
Oh, wow, how amazing. It sounds like you have such incredible relationships with those two women, so how wonderful.
Well, I love my mom too, so it's so emotional to me that I want to invite you to my house for dinner. My mama cook. You down?
Sure.
All right, good.
Excellent.